Hi, I'm Debbie Kitterman, and welcome to this week's Lesson from the Lake. You know, at the beginning of the year, we all start out with like maybe New Year's resolutions, or we choose one word that we're going to focus on for the year, or God has given us one thing that we're going to work on for the entire year. Well, we've officially crossed over into the second quarter of the year, so it's a really good time to revisit those things that we were thinking about all the way back in January. And at the beginning of the year in January, the Lord gave me my one word, which was dwell. And he gave me the scripture that if I'll dwell in the secret place, that he'll give me the keys to the kingdom. And it was just like my heart was so excited for that. And at the time back in January, I didn't realize all the things that were coming in the next few months. But I can tell you that the discouragement, the disappointment, the rejection, things and people that have been around me or surrounded me and supported me for so many years, that all of those things would come into play, that if I wasn't dwelling in the secret place with God, it could have completely rocked my foundation. The pastor that pastored the church that my husband and I are now senior pastors of, he recently passed away. He was our mentor. He was our spiritual advisor, and he was a wise man. He was a wise guy too. He liked to crack jokes, but he had a way of loving people and connecting them to God. And he had a heart, and he was a true pastor, and he had a heart that was full of love, a heart for people. And I got to thinking about when we lost him and he got to graduate to heaven. And I began to think about the things that he counseled me in and the things that he taught me. And I realized that he imparted such good spiritual truths to me about dwelling in the secret place with God, about God being my sure foundation and not people or things, but that situations and stuff was going to come and people would come and people would go, but one thing remains the same, and that is Jesus. That Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and that he will stand. And so my one word has kind of taken on a new direction already, and we're just in the second quarter of the year. I am so excited to see where God is taking me with the rest of the year with this one word, but what is your one word? And what has God already begun speaking to you that maybe you didn't realize was coming as you pressed in and focused on that one thing that he gave for you? Have a blessed day. I look forward to joining you next week on Lessons from the Lake.